What is going on, you guys? My name is Alex, and I'm a 21-year-old trader attempting to master the stock market to potentially one day join the very few who make a living out of this. So I haven't been uploading videos simply because I haven't put on any trades, as you can see here in the past 3 days of this week. Zero trades here, so no trades, pretty boring. But I'm just watching these three trades play out, so I'm going to explain and go over them, the technical aspect of them, and what I'm doing right now to minimize my loss in the case of this one, and just maximize my profits in the case of these two winners right here. So let's get into the technical aspect of things and break down the charts for you guys. Maybe you guys will learn something. Hopefully you guys will learn something, but let's get into it right now. All right, so to start things off, we're going to go over Walmart here. The Walmart trade is actually the biggest one I think we have on right now. So let's see. Yes, $198 on Walmart here. It is a short position. So if you're not familiar with what shorting is, it's essentially making money when prices come down. So yes, you could make money when prices come down. That is called going short or shorting a stock. So to break down the technical aspect of this, we essentially have a nice little trend line here. We got 3 touch points, 1, 2, and 3, and then finally we got the nice little break right here. Not only was it a good break candle right here, but it was also a gap down, so a lot of momentum, a lot of volatility here. I think it was earnings. I don't really care about the earnings. I don't really care about news, fundamentals. I don't care about that. All I care about is the technical. So we broke down, took a short position on this day, which was like 5 days ago. I think it was last week. So as of right now, coming down. But of course, when you're in the green, you want to do something that's called trailing profit. So if we come down to the 4-hour time frame, as you can see here, ideally you would use this bigger trend here as a stop loss or as a trailing stop method. But in the case that it is a steep downtrend here, we could just use this one here as of right now. Not the best, I'm gonna lie, it's a little bit steep, but that's all we have right now. Another option you have is using the current day's high. You would just be trailing it as the days go by and using the current candle's high as a protective stop or as a protective profit trailing method. In the case that, let's say for example, tomorrow the price goes against above this first candle, white candle right here, then in that case you'll take your small little profit and lock in some gains, protecting yourself from further loss of the money that you've kind of already gained. In other words, just protecting these little profits here. 198, let's say the price goes against me tomorrow, goes up, we probably lose like 100 of this unrealized profit, and we'll just lock in $100 for that trade. So that is called trailing your profit right there, and that's what we're doing right now with the counter trend. So the entry is using trend lines, and then the exit, at times I do use specific targets. Like for example, you could be targeting this level over here, far level, ridiculous level, but that's what you want to be positioning yourself in, just to maximize your profits and at the same time controlling your risk, minimizing your losses as much as you can, just to leave room for profit, but also keeping these trades on a leash, if you like. So that's Walmart right there. Nice little explanation, I think. So but if not, if I missed something, I'll probably break it down here on this coin trade. So coin was another nice little trend here that we took on this breakout right here. Nice little entry, strong white candle here showing some power in terms of the buyers here, but unfortunately it hasn't done much and it's just been going sideways. So again, looking down at the 4-hour time frame here, you'll see that we're just going sideways here, but we have another little small trend right here that we're using as a trailing method. Now I haven't decided whether to use this one as a trailing stop loss. In this case, it would be a stop loss because, well, we're not in the profit, but in the case if we were in the profit, it'd be a trailing profit target or trailing profit method. So I haven't decided whether to use this one here or the bottom one, but to be quite frank with you guys, it'll be the same thing. We'll only be this. We're talking about like $100-$200 difference here, not a big difference at all. So it's just a matter of making a decision between. But definitely, it's not going to go any further under this candle, under this trend line here, since it is a massive trend line here. And in fact, I may even reverse the position in the case that it does break over here. Probably not, because it's only 2 touch points, and the minimum I could trade is a 3 touch point trend breakout here. So kind of the same concept here, except in this one it would be a losing trade in the case that we do get stopped out. But that's the plan. That's what I'm thinking right now going forward with, what is it, coin. So coin is another coin is actually the loser here. So we're down 300 on coin here, so that'll be for coin right there. We'll probably be looking at around $400-$500 loss at this point. Again, this is only 1% of my account right there, so please keep the context, keep that in mind, actually, considering these profits here. So don't be coming in with a $1,000 account trying to make $200. That'll be like 2% of your account right there. I mean 20% of your account. Or if you're risking 300, that'll be 30% of your account. And obviously you don't want to be risking that much. I mean, at least not in the case that you want to protect your account. So it just depends on what you're looking for when you're trading these markets. Some people do prefer to trade aggressively like that, but I personally don't, especially at the time that I am right now, in the age that I am right now. I don't want to really be risking too much money like that. So that's going for you guys. Looking into what is it, DraftKings is the next one here. So DraftKings A pretty good day today. We actually reached almost a new high right now, but unfortunately today there was a lot of sellers, so we got some selling pressure coming in. A 3 touch point trend here. So if we go back a little bit in time, let me set the auto right here. Yeah, so we got 1 touch point here, probably even 2. There's 2 touch points here, but I'll just consider it 1 touch point, and then a second one here, and then a third one, and then finally we got the little breakout on, I think it was a couple of days ago that we got a nice little breakout. We took the entry, 333 shares, and we've just been going up, except today we had a little bulge right here coming in. We got a good amount of sellers here, so not a good day today. Let's go back to the daily time frame. I think it looks better on the daily time frame. Yeah, so nice little break here. We entered. First day was red, our black candle here, and then we got a nice little push again yesterday. But today it was just like a little doji candle here. So some hesitation on the buyer side. So hopefully tomorrow we do get some more buying pressure, and it just comes in our favor. So going back to the 4-hour time frame, we do have a pretty steep trend line here that we can use as a trailing target, trailing profit method if you like. So again, if it was in the red, it'd be a trailing stop method. In this case, it's a trailing profit method right here that we're using. So same concept. If the price does go beyond it, or go if the price does jump over it, in that case I'll just be taking my loss right there. And this does serve as well as a time stop loss, or as a time trailing profit method, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing. But in the case that, let's say it doesn't do much, it just keeps going sideways and sideways, and if it jumps over it just by a slight little bit, in that case I'll just be taking my loss, just simply because I think when price goes sideways, it's just losing momentum. And obviously there is a point where it does break out, and then, but that'll be a whole different trading strategy right there. I'm not looking for those setups. I'm just looking for a nice little aggressive push to the upside, and that's it. So yeah, so in terms of the targets, I'm obviously going to be aiming for something ridiculous like usual. So again, you want to position yourself to the point where when the coin flips in your favor, you want to be in there, be ready to just gain as much profits as you can. So I'm going to be aiming for 53, right around this previous high over here. So let's hope that this does work out and we do get to see some good profits on this trade. So these are the 3 current positions that I have right now. We have Walmart short, so looking for the price to come down. DraftKings long, and Coin long as well. All of them are pretty good right now, except for this Coin one. But again, as long as you keep these losses on a leash, and you're managing them well, and you're actually respecting your rules and taking your losses, then you have nothing to worry about. You'll be pretty much set for life, if you like. So yes, no trades today, no trades for the past 3 days actually. So it's been a pretty calm week, I think. And last week we lost like 800, so hopefully we do get to make some money back here. So unrealized, we're probably down like we're actually probably up like just a couple of dollars, actually, not too much. So 2 3, yeah, we're probably up like $20-30 right now. So but that's unrealized. This could very easily change tomorrow, so we'll just see what tomorrow has to offer. And yeah, that's what I'm looking for going forward with these 3 trades here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and stay focused. Make sure you guys leave a like. Make sure you guys leave a comment here with any questions, and I'll be happy to answer you guys. So stay focused, you guys. See you guys tomorrow.